Currently, this care point, with all of its children and the church, have one latrine, one restroom, and it's right here. The dream is to have, instead of one latrine for this whole space, to have a new expanded latrine with 3 boys' toilets, 3 girls' toilets, and a shower right here in this space on the land the church owns. So we encourage us as a team, as a church family, to get behind our care point and help bring more sanitation, more health, and a greater level of commitment to give to this important community development project, this new latrine here in Shoney Gurbay.
A little over a year ago, we took our first steps on a new journey for our family. Over the last 10 years, my wife and I have had the privilege of being foster and adoptive parents, and now our journey in the foster care system is going to take a little bit different turn. We started dreaming about building a house for our family, but we didn't want it to be just for our family. We felt like God was really leading us into a new way of doing family that involved making room for older kids in foster care and for teens who have aged out of foster care. Just to give you a little perspective, teens who age out of foster care, meaning they turn 18 without having been adopted, they often don't have anywhere to go. Of the 23,000 kids who age out in the United States every year, 1 in 5 become immediately homeless. Employment rates are low, drug and incarceration rates are really high for that population. And we've seen kids who age out really struggle with finding a place to live. Without having credit or rental history, it can be really hard to find an apartment, which means kids end up living in situations that aren't good, but they stay in those situations because they really need a roof over their head. We think that providing a safe and stable place to live where they can build up some of that rental history in a transitional kind of space is going to make a difference. We think that renting that space with the support of family living nearby is going to mean learning independence, but still knowing where to get help. It's kind of a long story, the way that we believe God has been leading us in all of this, but where it has led us to is here, on this property in Muskegon, where we are building our house. And here's where God has been so faithful, and his plans are so much better than ours. Because we thought we might find a piece of property where we could build a house with an apartment attached. We thought we could maybe make some space for 2 or 3 more kids. But what we actually found was that here, not only can we build our house with an attached apartment, but in these woods, we can build even more houses. We're envisioning a whole community living right here in our front yard, a community of kids who are learning to be independent, but within the reach of a family who cares and is available to support them. We want to build a place where kids can find help and community with us and with each other. So we're officially raising funds to make this dream a reality. Every time we reach around $100,000, we're planning to build another house. We hope to see as many as 8 units here in these woods, a mix of 1 and 2 bedroom houses. We're excited to be able to launch this fundraiser with a matching gift of $50,000. That means every dollar that's given between now and the end of the year will be matched up to $50,000. And we cannot wait to see how this changes the direction of the lives of foster youth in West Michigan, and we are so grateful for your partnership.